Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. I'm D. Christine and I think it's time for reflections, and I think I'm going to do a flip through of July 1st. So I'm still trying to figure out how is the best way to group up my videos as far as the process I'm taking towards planning for the weeks and months and all that stuff. And it's July 27th, I think. So this is the perfect time to do a little bit of reflections, also to kind of go through July as a whole and take everything into account so that I can prepare for August. So hopefully you guys who want to see this and you'll hang out. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss the flip through part, and then I'm also going to discuss my reflections, and then I'm going to jump right into setting everything up and getting everything down. So if you just want to see the design parts of this and the writing and the laying everything out, I'm going to put a chapter in there so that you can jump right to that. But if you want to get into the reflections because you're working on what I'm working on and you're trying to be self-aware in the name of your goals, then this first section is going to be for you. So I'm going to flip over to July, and as you can see, my monthly spread for July has taken on a completely different form. My mother needed surgery this month, so that required a lot of appointments, and there are more appointments to come, as you'll see as I plan out my August. But I felt comfortable being able to rely on this spread. I even had moments where this planner had my back where my Google Calendar did not. So let's talk about the overview and the goals. So first of all, I don't know where my head was, y'all, but look at what I put here. 2021 goals. It should have been 2022 goals, and I swear to God, I did not even see it until like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, what year is this? So, as far as the goals themselves, I did not fast at all. I did not fast not once. I think I did like maybe, I don't know if it was like 6 hours. I might have did 12 or 18 hours, and maybe even one span of 24 hours, which I don't personally count because I feel like the benefits don't really kick in until you've done 48 hours. That's just my personal experience. So on my habit tracking, I have, these two checked off, and I think combined it was 24 hours, but I'll have to go through the weeklies to be sure. I feel like I checked things off prematurely and it ended up breaking my fast and stuff. So I'm gonna call this more or less a wash, and I have another approach that I want to take as far as doing the habit tracking that I'm going to try and do for August. So of course I stayed up with on my water and didn't do my lash serum like I wanted to grow my lashes out, which is something I want to do before I get extensions and do all of that. I wanted to do that, and I was looking for a lash serum. I couldn't find a lash serum that I had, all kind of other stuff. So that was a wash. These two things. I did get some progress on my web design, and I feel like I did pretty good on my gratitude, considering that's not something I normally do consciously or to write it down. So I'm proud of myself. I had moments of gratitude 4 times in the month that I sat down and actually wrote it down, though I had plenty more things that I'm grateful for this month. So I might go back and just kind of fill it in after I do my reflections. I got the D&D quiet mode situation together, but I just got it together like yesterday. So I checked it off, but I would still call that a wash. Also, I have a hair appointment, but it's August and not July, and for some reason I thought it was July, and it was not. So that is not correct. And then as far as the content, I think I did pretty good. Got a plan with me out. July Reflections is happening now, and August monthly is going to happen most likely today or tomorrow. August budget is probably going to be a little further into August, a little bit, and then I still want to kind of show you my planner stack as far as the things that I don't show that I'm using because I don't use it consistently, but I still use it from time to time. So going through the weeks, I love this green and pink. First of all, this was a vibe. This was so cute, and I actually wrote small enough to get like a nice sized affirmation here, which it doesn't happen again for the rest of the month if I'm correct. And I do feel like I got some important things done, but a bunch of stuff you're gonna see like they get carried over week by week by week as as it gets closer to my mom needing surgery, then it's like things start to dissolve, but that's okay. That the important things always stay in focus and everything else can wait, right? So this week, oh gosh, yes, we had that air quality thing again because of the 4th of July. They were like, oh, it's 4th of July and everyone used so many fireworks that now we have an air quality alert. I was like, really? But it wasn't as bad as the last time. This week I also got a lot done. See, like I was counting fasting, but if I'm being honest, what is this? The 3rd? I'm almost certain I did these first 3 days. No. I did these last 2 days, but these first 3 days, I checked it off as being a full 24 hours, but it really wasn't. And so, but like the electrolytes and the vitamins, this stuff is really becoming a habit overall, though I didn't take it much this week. So like I'm prone to checking these off after I've actually done it, whereby fasting is like you're not doing something. So it's like if you haven't been abstaining from that thing for long enough, it can look like it counts because you technically are fasting, but it doesn't really count because you didn't abstain long enough. Hopefully that makes sense. So, oh my gosh, I had to get another AC like urgently this whole week. I think that's probably why I was just like stressed out, because this whole week was hot as God knows what, and our AC conked out on us in my bedroom, and I had to run and get another one and get it installed. Thank God it was installed without issue, drama, or delay. And then this you're gonna see a lot too. My June list, that is referring to what's in my notes app. I have a monthly kind of catch-all list, and I keep it on me, not in a planner. And I wanted to get some things down. Everything else, I really feel like I got a lot done this week, all things considered. And then this week, my kitchen flooded and I got a lot of stuff checked off. In this week. I feel like I really got consistent with keeping up with managing my time and things like that. So yeah, I'm really liking having the affirmations on the side. I feel like it's a much better use of my sidebar. So I think I want to rock out with that going forward. I kind of like how it looks. I'm in my planner enough. I can see it. If you guys want me to talk about like affirmations, how I apply affirmations might not be the same as everyone else. But this is just a good reminder as a cue for me to affirm. And then this week was my friend's birthday week, my boo. And the week of my mom's surgery, and this one came out really cute. I feel like I definitely pushed a lot of stuff off. I got some important things done, but it's like I couldn't avoid it. But in the first half of the week, it's like I did what could take me 5 minutes or less, and then I kept it pushing. And then here we are in this week. As you can see, I have a little post-it, which is cute because it kind of matches this actually with the content that I want to do. And then oh yeah, I got my job offer last week, one of 2 that I'm going to be working around, budgeting around, and doing things around in August. I'm really excited for those, and I have some things coming up related to those. And let's see, where are we this week? So this week it is now Thursday, and I do need to get fingerprinted. I scheduled that appointment. I have one more meeting. I have some stuff to do tomorrow, and then I think the weekend is going to be dedicated to getting the rest of this content out. I really don't want to be doing, July stuff in August, or even August stuff in August past a certain point. I want to be set up for August before August starts, especially because so many things are going to be moving and changing around. And as you can see, not one fasting day. And I feel like, yep, I fell off my electrolytes and my vitamins too, but I did drink my water. So I feel like I like doing the weekly tracking, especially in combination with the monthly tracking. So I experienced it more last month than this month, but being able to look through the weeks and say, okay, well, what did I do or not do, and then coming over here and being able to kind of bring everything together in like a final report is more helpful for me than having just one or the other. So if you find that you don't like habit tracking, or you have a hard time sticking to it, it might be having like a kind of like a double approach to it. That might help. I feel like I've been more consistent with monthly planning because I'm also doing weekly habit tracking, monthly habit tracking versus weekly habit tracking because I'm doing them together. So now we're at the reflections page. So I use the prompts that I got from Kristen Kramer, great prompts. I've also since simplified them because I feel like this was a little too busy for me. It just was kind of a little bit too much for me. I kind of needed to be a little bit more cut and dry for me. And so that's why last month I just pretty much said, oh, okay, wins, challenges, adjustments, goals, and then I went to wins, adjustments, and goals. So I think I'm going to stick with these 3 areas because it's really the essence of what I'm trying to figure out. What did I do well? What do I need to adjust? And how am I going to adjust it, right? So let's talk about this page. So I got this bright idea. I was like, these boxes kind of match this little gradient happening on this tab. I'm like, I can use every single page in my planner if I want to. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put these here, and I just liked how they looked. They kind of blended in. They look like they go together. And I had these extra script stickers lying around from, I think it was like a monthly habit tracking from like an old kit that I had, and I used it to choose an affirmation, memories for the month. Then I put books, movies, and TV shows. So I've been bouncing back between The Witcher, and re-binging Game of Thrones for the umpteenth time. And I don't know why I thought I was going to be reading anything or watching any movies, though I did start watching The Flash just earlier today. But yes, I might try to rework this a little bit, because at first I was like, it's too much, and I just was looking at it, but I don't mind it. I might see, maybe I might just do all affirmations all over this page, or maybe I might make it my official gratitude page. Yeah, I don't know. So, time for reflections. So, the biggest win I feel like I had is that I really gave myself permission to put my goals down without judgment. Because so many times I've put a goal to the side, or something I'm working on to the side, and I feel so guilty, like you should be doing this, you should be doing that, or getting angry because I can't finish what I need to do, and it's just more pressure. And that's a consistent thing that I found that I've been doing over the last several months, is I'm pressuring myself, and no one is rushing me. I get to move at my own pace. And so, especially with everything happening with my mom, being able to just give myself permission to just put it to the side and just know that it's going to work out some other way, I'll get to it, and without like judging myself or getting down on myself, was a win for me. And so the adjustment that I want to make is that I feel like I'm still picking too many goals. Some months ago, I said only pick one goal and focus on that. And I think I did that for 1 month. And then now I'm back to having a laundry list of goals that I'm trying to do with subtasks and all kind of other stuff. And I feel like I am overestimating the amount of time and dedication it's going to take to get them all done. And I'm not giving myself the space to really do them. So I wanted to make sure I was addressing my goals that I set in the beginning of the year. I wanted to try and make sure I'm fasting. I wanted to make sure I'm taking care of my other businesses. I want to make sure I'm drinking my water, doing my gratitude, stretching, vitamins, lashes, making sure I unplug, all kind of other stuff. Then the to-do list week by week, and my budget goals. And I just felt overwhelmed just looking at it. And so I am going to pick just one goal in one area of my life, for real this time, and just focus on that for the month of August. Only one. And that goal is going to be for me to lower my sugar intake, because not lowering my sugar intake has effects that I can feel pretty much in every corner of my life, from cognitive, physical, the amount of rest I'm getting, my mood, and everything else. And I think it's coming from the fact that I have too much sugar in my system. And if you want to look up the effects of excessive sugar consumption, you can definitely find articles about that. I don't have any sources. This is my anecdotal experience. I know that when I am just taking in too much sugar and too much crap that doesn't make me feel optimized in my body, I can feel that effects all over the place. And so that is going to be my one main goal in my life, which is going to be for the month of August. And so I'm also going to adjust my habit tracking. So I think I'm not going to set a goal to do a certain number of days fasting, but I am going to just track how often I'm fasting, and it will get easier the less sugar I intake, and I will be able to have a correlation between, how many hours am I able to fast versus how low is my sugar, and they usually have a very tight correlation. So that's just going to be a health related goal. I feel like that's the one goal that I feel the most upset about when I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I can feel the difference. So let me grab my sticker book. I'm going to be using Chic Summer from Live Love Posh, and this page is very definitely yellow, so I think I want to do a yellow and black kind of theme on this side, something a little bit more monochromatic. And I'm just gonna set this up And I like the fact it kind of has like some kind of like workout stuff and things like that. So this will do just fine. Okay, you guys, this is it. Oh, that came out so cute. But still, you know, like simple. It's got the little deco going on and stuff. But, you know, like I have the 3 sections that I want. Some room to breathe. And it goes with this really well. So, I just want to thank you guys for joining me as I do my reflections for July. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell for more planning content. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram over at HoneyStyleAndJoy. And other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one.